Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to this week's life update. I do not have a lot to go over. We're just going to talk about my birthday. Oh my goodness. I had so much fun. So this was supposed to be unicorns because I was 29 on the 29th of June. So it was my golden birthday. Oh my God, it is so dry here. Ugh, my nose itches. I had such a good time, but the theme was supposed to be unicorns, but because, we're all under quarantine, I didn't get a whole lot for that. But my mom came into town, and that was a lot of fun. My mom is so much fun to be around, and so much fun to talk to. I love her in weekly doses. I definitely would not want to go back and live with my mother, but I do appreciate the visit and the time with her when I do get to have it. So when they say distance makes the heart grow fonder, that is definitely true about my mother. But with that being said, she did come. She was here Monday through Friday. She landed Monday afternoon, left Friday morning. We did a lot of fun things. We went to the Mob Museum. We went shopping. Took her to the antique mall. She bought me a delicious birthday cake from Nothing Bundt Cakes. If you've never eaten at Nothing Bundt Cakes, they are heaven. And, oh my goodness, so on Wednesday when we went to the Mob Museum, she got drunk at the pool at her hotel. We picked her up. But none of the alcohol really hit till she was in the car on the way to the Mob Museum. Oh, and let me tell you, she is a riot. I thought we were going to get beat up. My mom doesn't know that she's said something more than once when she's been drinking. And it just becomes really entertaining because after a while she's like, hey, did I tell you? Yes, you did in fact tell us about your college dorm room mailbox number. We have heard that story. Thank you. But I have to say the Mob Museum was actually really interesting with her because she's actually read a lot of the books about the mob. And so she knows a lot of this already, and she knows things beyond some of what the Mob Museum is showing you. And it was really interesting to hear her kind of add commentary, because part of me was like, do you work here? But it was really fun, and we had a really good time. They did a really great job of making sure that everyone that was there was social distancing. There could only be so many people in the museum at a time. And they checked your temperature and everything before you went in, so it was a really nice experience. I had never been there, and so it was really cool. It was really cool to see all of that. And there's a room in the Mob Museum where they actually televised some of the hearings about organized crime, and so to sit in that room where a lot of those mob bosses and people sat, and where some of these televised hearings took place is kind of surreal. But it was a lot of fun. And antique shopping is always fun with my mom. One thing that, now that I've done a lot more crocheting, is I go into antique malls now and I can see some of the handmade stuff. I find the doilies that are hand crocheted. I find the filet crochet pieces. I find the hand crocheted blankets. Oh, we found this beautiful hand crocheted blanket, and it was actual wool. Somebody machine washed it. It had felted. I was upset. It hurt my heart. But Mom and I, we're old souls, and we love antique shopping. So doing that together was just, it was so much fun to do that. And what else did we do anything else like crazy? I don't think we did. She came over for a barbecue on Thursday, and we shopped at like Coach, and there was this wonderful alpaca store in the South Premium Outlets. All this beautiful made in Peru with 100% alpaca products. Just gorgeous, gorgeous shop. The man running the shop was very knowledgeable about everything, and you could tell he was very passionate about the wool and the animals and the products. So it was really nice to talk to him. And weirdly enough, he's like, I went to a garage sale once and somebody had all of this 100% alpaca yarn. So I actually do have a trunk over here of some alpaca yarn. So we picked up some of it. It was like $6.25 a ball. It was really cool. I picked up basically 200 grams of it. Just, it's all natural, and none of it is dyed. It's all natural colors. But that's on my shelf in there, which was really cool. So, yeah, we had such a great time, and I'm really looking forward to her because she's back to work now as a dentist, and so she wants to come out here and visit, maybe a weekend a month, and that would be so much fun to have her out here and just to see her more. So I had a really great time with her, and I'm looking forward to spending more time with her again in the future. In terms of life updates, I don't really have anything else. It was actually a really good week, and it's been a really good, I'm feeling good. My meds are working. Everything's just kind of falling into place this week, and I'm really enjoying it. So, thank you so much for joining me this week. If you've been with me this week, if this was the first video you've seen, go back and check out the previous videos from this week's podcast, or any of my previous videos. Hit that bell for notifications when I post a video, and subscribe if you haven't. That's just a really easy way to show appreciation. So thank you so much for joining me. I will see you all again here very soon on the Spargur Yarn Crafts channel. Thanks. Bye.